reporting on the merger between NYSE Euronext and Deutsche Boerse for $9.5 billion. We've been reporting on this all day, and with us now to talk about the deal is Duncan Niederauer. He is the CEO of NYSE Euronext. Duncan, so good to see you from the floor of this exchange. I know it's a very busy day, and as you said during the break, it's a busy few weeks for you. Let's start first with congratulations on the deal. You mentioned this during the break. There were the deal, sort of news of the deal was leaked a week ago or so, but we didn't get official confirmation until this morning. Right. Tell me, what's your take on a lot of the coverage and the general impressions? I know there's some concerns that an American icon is being sold to German hands, and that's not something you feel particularly positive about.
Right. So again, I can't blame people last week when the news broke, Lisa. We could only say what we could say. It was a leak. We couldn't say any more than we said in the one-page press release. And when people read that, I can understand why they read that and said, okay, so we sold this iconic place to the Germans. I think what we've been trying to do today, now that we can share all the facts, and as I said to you on the break, hopefully the facts prevail. A, we would never close this place. B, yes, their market cap is larger, so their shareholder will own more of Newco than ours will, but it'll still be 55% owned by, if not more, by U.S. shareholders, and the rest of it will be spread around the world. So we are already a global company, so are they. Our board's already global, so is theirs. The management team's going to be split. I'll have the privilege of being the chief executive, which I will be doing from here at the NYSE. And then I think what I've picked up today in the media a lot, which again is fair, is were we doing this from strength or from weakness? And my view is we're definitely doing it from strength, but people should understand the equities, the U.S. equities part of our business in this global company we are is already a minority of the business. It is not the majority that it was 5 years ago. It's an important part of the business, but by no means it is our biggest or only business.
Well, Duncan, the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, as we said, I think we can all agree on this, is definitely an American icon for most of America. They think of the floor, they think of people screaming on the floor. You see movies like Wall Street, and that is sort of what we relate to in terms of the American financial markets. At the same time, for those of us who work in finance, who cover finance, we realize that that technology is evolving rapidly, and some of what you see on the floor may not be necessary any longer. So as part of the cost savings with this merger, do you expect any of the floor to change? Do you need human bodies there?
Look, I've thought since I got here that you did. We've always had this high-tech, high-touch model. Anybody who's been to the floor recently sees some of the renovations we've made, giving the agents down here a chance to really want to run a 21st century business from down here. And also, our view is, whether it's at an IPO or whether it's at the open, the close, periods of dislocation, everyone down here is embracing technology. The agents have wireless handhelds. The DMMs are doing more than they've ever done with technology. But I think to not have the chance to intervene human judgment around all that technology, to me, makes no sense. My favorite analogy is we all are happy to get in a plane that has a pilot in it. We love autopilot. We're not that no one's getting in a pilotless plane, right? I think.
No, I don't plan on getting in one anytime soon. But Duncan, let me ask you a quick question on the company, on Deutsche Boerse. Was there a partner that you wanted to pursue ahead of Deutsche Boerse? I mean, clearly when you did the Euronext deal, you were already in some conversations with Reto Francione, but is there a possibility we could see another American company step in here?
Look, you've seen the same rumors I've seen. We don't. Nothing to respond to them because nothing's official. We've heard nothing other than the same rumor you've heard. Our view is we signed a great deal with a great partner, and it was absolutely our preferred partner. Reto and I have been waiting for the right moment to do this, and we thought a few months ago now was the right time to do it, and I think both boards agreed, and the shareholders certainly seem to agree.
And quickly, in terms of regulatory approvals, do you expect any challenges on that level?
I would be misrepresenting if I said we weren't going to have some challenges. This will probably take the better part of a year. Obviously, these two companies operate in virtually all of the markets in the U.S. and Europe. The challenges will be greater in certain areas than others. There are some places where the business footprint doesn't change. There's other areas where it changes a lot, and I think we're going to go through all the requisite filings. That process will begin later this week, and we'll go from there. All
right, Duncan, thank you so much for joining us today. I know it's a busy day for you. Congratulations to you and all your shareholders. That was Duncan Niederauer, CEO of NYSE Euronext. All right.